Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, but which ones? Our friends, our cousins, our daughters, our sons, our nieces, our nephews, our sisters, our brothers, our aunts, our uncles, our fathers, our mothers. Black Lives Matter. But which ones? They all matter at the end of a noose. They all matter at the lash of a whip. They matter at a water fountain with a color only sign, at a lunch counter in protest, at the teeth of a dog sent to subdue, at water pressure that streams to sting. They matter at churches that burn while youth choir sings, at the explosion of a sniper rifle fired in hate. Black Lives Matter. But which ones? The ones history has assigned us to remember, history being those who tell us never forget. Slavery, Jim Crow, lynching, and segregation, because those are the black lives that matter. Only those that died under domination, only those that died based on their skin, only those that died by a white man's hand in a white man's land under a white man's law, those black lives matter. So history forgets that black life matters. Now victims of white people matter. Let me pause right here to talk to Black Lives Matter crowd, because I know I pissed you off. Fuck you. Because of you, Black lives don't matter. Drive-bys don't matter. Drug deals gone wrong don't matter. Little kid at the playground hit by a stray bullet don't matter. Stepping on shoes turns to chalk lines don't matter. 34 shot, 8 killed in one weekend doesn't matter. Over 20 million killed in clinics that tout parenthood doesn't matter, because white people matter. Their white privilege matters. You can't be whole until they admit that they know how much you think that they matter, and you pump your fist that Black Lives Matter. Well, tell me this. When was the last time a Black Life Matter when it didn't have to do with a white man? And I laugh because you don't even see their plan. Progressives don't have to kill you. They can put you in a box and let you kill yourself. And while you scream Black Lives Matter, black unemployment doesn't matter. Growing number of people on food stamps doesn't matter. Children being born to single mothers doesn't matter. Kids graduating that can barely read doesn't matter. Adults with African American history degrees, no job, $75,000 in debt, doesn't matter. Grandmothers losing a family home to bail out their grandson doesn't matter. Whole cities fall into bankruptcy and it doesn't matter. Burn this bitch down. It doesn't matter, because to you, only, and I mean only, white people matter. Do you know when you're out in the street, your life matters? More mothers weep for sons that never grow to be fathers, for fathers that never live to tell their sons, you matter. Nigga, you matter. And it's not a slogan from a token that wants your vote. It is a cry of love from a black woman that was screaming Black Lives Matter before it became a meme. And you didn't have to die for me to scream. I don't have to know your name or feel your pain to understand you matter. You don't have to convince me society has an axe to grind with the black man. I've been screaming for years. That's the progressive plan. Can you hear me now? The same people that have you screaming Black Lives Matter, they built your hood, your school, the rules and laws that keep you handcuffed, in jail, out on bail, probation and parole. They set your trap, fuel your fire, and send you to the streets to scream Black Lives Matter. You don't matter to them. Black lives don't matter to them. Let me reiterate. White privilege matters to them. Your hatred of white people matters to them. Your death blamed on a white person matters to them. Black lives matter, but black life means nothing. Black families mean nothing. Black economics mean nothing. Black babies in the womb mean nothing. Black property ownership means nothing. Black suicide, homicide, fratricide means nothing. You mean nothing without white people. Because, you know, blacks that get killed by white hands, they actually matter. Now, see, Giovanni, if I wanted to be bitter, that's what I do. That's how bitterness comes out of me. And I've had this for a while. I could have released this for a while. Do you want to know why I didn't release it? Because I have a purpose. I honestly believe a great portion of the black people that are screaming Black Lives Matter, they really mean that black life matters. That they really know that they are trapped in a fucking situation where no one gives a damn if they come out of the other side of it. No one takes the time to focus on them. No one takes the time to just stop and see that the shit is fucked up. You are born into a situation where it is very easy for a motherfucker to come along and say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But when you have started to see people die at 10 and 11 and everybody around you is on crack and everybody around you is stagnant and nobody is moving and nobody is going anywhere, there is no hope. Where the fuck are they supposed to pull this hope from? And the only option we've given them is to look for it in a politician. That's where they have to go to get their hope. Because even the black church doesn't even point them to Jesus anymore. Even the black church points them to Democrats. So where do they go to get this hope? So that's my purpose. It has to be somebody that gives a fuck enough to just stop and put them first